Hello guys, so this is take 2 for me. I accidentally pushed a button when I was setting up to record the first time, and I accidentally turned my audio off. So I have already looked at these kits and I already know what is going to be said. So I'm sorry if there's like a lack of surprise in my voice, because there was a pretty significant complication in one of these. Just to reiterate, my son is going to be active in the background. It is a holiday, so no school for him. Today's kits were sent to me by GBFKE. Thank you so much, you guys, for reaching out to me and offering to do this with me. GBFKE has diamond painting and cross stitch on their website, and you can customize either one of those. They also have a more links setting, or section I should say, where you can find some other options, FAQs and stuff like that. But one thing that it does not mention in this more links section is their Facebook. They do have a Facebook, and it just makes browsing kits a lot faster because they kind of group them together in like image groupings. So maybe if you're just not in the mood for like searching specifics, or you're already on Facebook, you can just head over there and see what they have to offer. I will put a picture on the screen so you know what to look for, and I will also link it down below. So don't worry, I'm not going to open this in front of the camera just to save your ears. I just wanted to point out that this kit does come on a little hanger, and this is the first kit ever that I have received that comes in a little hanger, but it is still not reusable because it does still close by double-sided tape. So this first kit is an 11 count. And every 11 count kit, or generic kit as I like to call them, aka the ones that come in the cellophane bags, so they're not titled as like Spring or Joy Sunday or anything like that, they will come with a toolkit like this, and they always include a needle threader, a pom-pom that holds your 5 needles, and an adjustable thimble ring. Their instructions came on the side, whereas the resealable Ziploc bags, it comes on the back. But honestly, this is much easier to read, and I would have done my very first cross stitch wrong had I not seen these instructions, because I had no clue. It was my first time. So this 11 count kit is 40 by 55 centimeters. Down here you can see it is 147 by 212 stitches. And this canvas is so cleanly printed. The only smudging I have found on it was right up here, and it's so insignificant, it really doesn't matter. And oh my goodness, look at me. Here, this is the photo. I will put a picture of it on the screen. So this kit looks like it has 40 colors, which is perfect. My only issue is there are 3 different red triangles here. See these two? And then these two are just like swapping corners. So I'm definitely not a fan of that. Everything else looks like it's easily readable. I might get that Y and then this little V up here confused, but I won't know until I try to cross stitch it, will I? But it's a super beautiful pattern. The printing and symbols here will match exactly what is on your fabric. And do not be fooled, this is not sticker paper. This is just, sorry, I had some shavings coming off it. This is just tear proof, just to kind of protect your pattern to make sure that it holds up, but still do not get this wet because it will ruin the image. And this ruins more easily than the washable canvas. Like even if you just sweat on these or get like the tiniest fleck of spittle or something, it will spread. Here's the canvas. Again, the picture is printed up on there, and as you can see, or hopefully have seen when I put it on screen, it's just like this cute monkey girl, and I absolutely hate monkeys with every fiber of my being, but this was a monkey girl and she was holding peaches and I loved the colors, so of course I got it. So when I say it's cute, I don't mean the monkeys, I mean the image. So the canvas is serged. This just prevents fraying or like strands coming off. A lot of companies don't do this. Like if you were to go to AliExpress, I think it's just a courtesy thing at this point. The canvas is beautifully saturated. Yeah, see there's some of those triangles together. Not a fan of that. But everything is still fairly easy to read otherwise. You can very clearly make out like her face, the ears, the little monkeys, her hands, her shoulders, the peaches, everything. It is just so clear to see. Now I like to check the back, of course, and there it is. Now this isn't every kit, but I do notice quite a few of these 11 counts or generic kits get gunk on the back. And it's like sticky gunk too. So I'm assuming it's like oil or grease that they use on their machines. Thankfully, it's not the front though. So your threads do come in their own bag. And before I even go over these, I did want to say, and the first time I recorded this, I did notice, because I had noticed there was like no yellowy colors in here, and as you saw in the background, there's definitely like a yellowy brown in there, and I wasn't finding it. It turns out they gave me 3864 instead of 3864 instead of 3854. So I did send them an email letting them know that that will need to be replaced, and that is my color 40, so that is my entire background missing. And this is the first time it ever happened to me, so by no means think that this is like a common occurrence. So assuming this is the right one, you would have gotten 4 hanks. But I'm going to keep this aside because that's not the right color. So the first one is 210, this cute purple color. 310, which is black. And then 963, which is this lovely pale pink. Or not pale pink, it's a light pink. So here are colors 1 through 18, just some purples, browns, and pinks, and a little bit of red. And then we have 19 to 36, which is just more oranges, reds, and browns, and of course some pinks and purples. Set that there. And then the second card is just more purples, and then this is what number 40 should have been looking like, and this is what I got. So they did make a little mistake there, but that's okay. I have more than enough confidence that I have all the confidence in the world that they will make this right and send me the hank that I am missing. So that was just kit 1, and I will be putting the prices on the screen as I first bring each kit out, and I will also be linking them in the description. Kit number 2, I'm sure you've seen plenty of times before. I actually requested they send me this one long before I saw anyone else post about it, and then I believe I've seen 2 or 3 other video makers post about these as well, and I was like, oh no, people are going to be so tired of seeing this. Well, too bad you're seeing it again. And if you haven't seen it yet, this one's called Embroidered Flowers, and it is by Joyce Sunday, presumably, and it is 27 by 35 centimeters in 14 count. On the back of every Joy Sunday, you have your instructions. I'm only going to go over this once, and please be mindful, these are also not watertight. You can ruin your canvas if you get water on this. But these are reusable bags. They are zip-locked. Oh my goodness. I would also like to mention that these packagings do not belong to Joy Sunday. These packagings come from the manufacturer, so many people that sell cross stitches get the same packaging. So nobody's stealing Joy Sunday's instructions. This is just kind of like another form of a generic item that a company could use, because you can see this slides right out. Any company can just print their own fronts and slip it in there. So again, this is not, it doesn't belong to Joy Sunday, just like this isn't stolen from Joy Sunday. Everyone, I'm pretty sure, has the rights to use this. Don't quote me, but I do know that this is not Joy Sunday specific packaging. This is just their logo on this kit. But they aren't the only ones that can sell these kits. So Joy Sunday comes with really good glossy paper patterns, super thick paper, and you can see this is labeled page 1, so that is the top up here. And page 2, which is the bottom down here, and usually Joy Sunday would also have like a smaller photo where they would show this page separation. It's not that much of a problem here because this is only 2 pages, but usually they would show that page separation to kind of help you find your way around the pattern. So this pattern only has 8 colors and it's all in full stitch. And you can see here the paper pattern matches the actual image you're going to make in terms of colors. So your paper pattern is not going to match your printed pattern. Right, so it's not super big. I mostly wanted this because it was a sampler, and I've never really, I think this is like a sampler size. And I've never really done one before, so I thought this would be a good introduction. You can see here it's 107 stitches wide by 151 high. And again, you have the name up here to make sure you're packing it away into the right bag. These edges are also serged. And the printing is very clear, and as you can see, it's pretty much all just like color blocking, color work. So it's going to be super easy even for a beginner. I do want to say this is a little firmer of a canvas than I am used to. Can you hear it? But I like them firm because I like to stitch in hand, so I will just kind of roll my canvases up, and then I have these clips I like to put on to keep it out of my way as I go, because I tend to work from the side over. I don't orient it the way it's supposed to go. I mean, this one I probably would work bottom up, but if it is an image that goes this way but it's like super long, I'm gonna work sideways. And I will adjust to make sure my legs are crossing appropriately when I do that. So this legend is super easy to read, perfect. And since there's so few symbols, there's no way you're gonna get anything mixed up. And these are the threads. There's only half a card, and all Joy Sundays come with 2 needles stapled right to your floss card. All the 8 bright colors we need. And if you do run out, just reach out to the shop you bought it from, and they will always give you the floss you need or that you ran out of. Assuming you don't have like backups of your own that you just want to use, because I do keep my own backups. Just not in the mass amount that the other kit was missing, to be clear. this is the last kit, and I'm going to try and make this quick because my camera is dying already. This one is called 4 Seasons, 14 count, and it's 45 by 31 centimeters. I'm just going to actually leave that right here. Paper pattern, super clean, glossy, thick paper. This one did come with the little cover sheet, and this is usually the side where you would find the page divided on, but again, it looks like they did not include that. And this time they did give you the paper symbols versus the fabric symbols, which I find they are giving you the fabric symbols less often these days, which is, I guess it makes sense, because once you use the kit once, you're only like excluded to using just the paper pattern anyways. So I guess it does make sense, but so page 1, page 2 is flipped on the other side. Lots of flipping. Page 3 and page 4. And yeah, it's just kind of in this little booklet, kept all nifty for you. This kit only has 23 colors. Again, it's all in full stitch, super easy. And it's a lot of color blocking in this picture. And it's just another easy kit for a beginner. Canvas, very clearly printed, and since it is so much color blocking, I don't think it would be very easy to get lost or confused. Again, the name is up here, and it is a serged canvas, 202 stitches wide by 132 high, and the legend is fairly easy to read. So here's all the colors, 1 through 15, just a bunch of bright, happy colors and some greens. And then this side is probably my favorite because the last 5 colors. Just super bright and happy. And again, your 2 needles. So these are all the kits I have for you today. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video. Please give it a like so I can get more exposure. I don't get social interaction beyond texting my mom and seeing her maybe once or twice a week. So your friendship and comments mean absolutely the world to me. So don't forget to go check out GBFKE's Facebook group. Again, thank you guys so much for working with me. Subscribe if you want to, no pressure. I will be sharing diamond painting kits and other crafting kits when I get to it. I do have a lot on my plate right now, but I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.